Hello everybody, welcome. I'm No O2 and thank you for watching this video. This is coverage of the legendary weapon Lockjaw. You remember? Did you remember that they even added this? Everyone's just drooling over expired T5 and whatnot and run around in God mode with that frequency card, that USB card or whatever. Anyways, you know what I'm talking about. We got the Lockjaw. Firepower, 135 range, 100 meters, other numbers. Unless they've done something dramatic in an update, all of these numbers are irrelevant. But we do have a legendary laser sight, cool, and typical scope, right? Which you cannot remove from the weapon. Armor piercing rounds. Damage dealt to armor is also dealt to the Ridden's health. That's a pretty small thing. A pretty minor thing. It, you know, if you hit armor on a whatever, on a weak spot of a creature, I don't know how much health the armor has, but 100 points of armor health or something like that. It's really not a big deal. Especially since removing armor from a Ridden already stumbles it, like automatically, like inherently. It's not the biggest deal in the world. A clean shot. Destroying armor with this weapon creates makeshift armor. We are in recruit mode on the inner layer, so bear with me here as we sort of look for and hope for that we get the armored zombie horde in one of these doors. But this is what it sort of looks like in the light. Got some symbols scratched in the side here. Got like what is clearly a jaw on top of it. All of the legendary weapons are a variation of an already existing weapon. Hear that? It is a Phoenix, 5 rounds. As far as I can tell, it shoots the same, reloads the same. People got some armor here. I don't think we have armors on these guys here. But damage. Okay, let's look at it through the scope. 271. Let's get close. Never mind, Walker handled them. Walker handled them. 271, though. That is, if I recall, very above average. 276. That is a crap ton of damage. We are not running any extra damage cards here. I believe that is way high. This is like Barrett level damage, like legendary Barrett level worth of damage. I don't think these breakers spawn with armor on them. There's some piercing there. 1,600 points of damage to that weak shot there, or to that weak spot shot there. Oh yeah, that hurt him. He doesn't feel good about that one. And because of the laser sight, it's pretty easy to just point fire this thing. Pretty easy to point fire this thing. So, I mean, this does so much damage for the most part that you can probably get away without running extra reload speed and things like that on this gun. Let's try and find that door now. Don't know what the max range is. 219.
What the fuck?
We were about 50 meters away. So probably even really far away, this thing probably does a lot of damage. We can test the range a little bit better. With the Hag, of course. This does a lot of damage. We are still desperately trying to find and hope for the armored zombie horde. How you guys doing? You know what I'm saying? Hope everything is well. 199, that's pretty low.
See that?
It does pierce a lot. Oh my goodness, I think that was 3 Reekers in one shot there. I don't know like how bullet piercing works on a lot of these guns. I don't know there's a formula for it. In your horde. No armored effect here. Feels bad, man. Stumble that Hellboy. We are in recruit mode. Oh! No, we missed! Oh, we need... Did we miss all those shots? Oh, it made it! It made the armor. We do not have a Charisse on our team. Armor, thus, therefore, cannot be dropped. Well, I'm a little sad that I can't show it off entirely. with the zombie horde, with the armored zombie horde. But my assumption is when you shoot the helmets off of those guys, that it makes armor, just like it would anything else. That's my assumption. I'm not going to worry about testing it too much. It took me quite some time to find this Lockjaw. Hello, eyeballs. Even with burning legendary cards and resetting to save them, it took a long time to find this stupid gun. But that's all it does. That's all it does. Let's check out the range here. You guys didn't know this. Zombies infinitely spawn and wander out of these caves after everything is said and done. I'm not so sure if they continue to do that after you've opened up all the doors. Pretty sure they do still. Go double check here. We're gonna see what the minimum damage is. I think the 276 was the maximum damage. We can get something to spawn here.
Look, over there.
Typically zombies infinitely spawn out of this, but maybe that's just a
This'll be our
nightmare,
little
no hope
secret.
thing.
You see that?
Unfortunate. 199, I think, was the lowest that we saw it. Put it in some red light. Oh, there's some zombos over there.
Defibrillator here.
There's a zombie over there.
Something bad here.
See here.
Really,
54. Can we get further?
Now you got me.
199.4. Let's say that that's roughly the minimum at maximum range. What the maximum range is? 47.
There.
49. Maybe around 45 meters is probably the maximum range or minimum. Yeah, when the damage drop off maximizes. Anyways, what was that? 45. Yeah, 45 looks like the number where your damage hits the full drop off. Okay, up to him. 31.
This is why I never carry
31 was still 276.
over there.
15 meters, the maximum. This may not have as much range as you would think, being 15 meters away. But there you go. That's the Lockjaw. A lot of damage. A lot more damage per bullet than I expected. The effect itself, though, the whole like damage dealt through armor, not a huge deal. Not a huge deal. But I guess with it dealing so much freaking damage per shot, if you get that weak spot hit, and it goes through the armor anyways and ignores the armor, that's potentially a crap ton of damage. I mean, 1,600 points of damage when we hit the weak spot on the breaker. A lot of damage. That's a lot of damage. So just the damage alone, I think, makes this a really good gun. You can point fire it because the laser sight. The armor that you get out of it, that's pretty nice too. I forgot the flavor text made the bite on my bullet ring true. I hope that is the experience that you guys are having right now in life. Hope you're all well. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. And I will see you in the future.